Good morning, Jesse. How are you?
All is well, Joe. How you doing?
I'm doing better. Church was amazing yesterday. It helped carry me throughout the day, and ended up having a beautiful day with my fiance, and so it gave me a lot to.
Oh, so
I'm learning to.
This is Joe that was at church with the drug addict problem?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, man. Good to hear from you.
Yes, man. I was. I'm calling. I wanted to first point just to say thank you, because it really helped me a lot. Just listening and learning to forgive myself. First and foremost has been very challenging, to say the least, because I, in the past, or as a kid, we've my generation has been subject to the brainwashing and programming, and the children of the lie successfully have been mocking God, and I didn't just buy it. I swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. Getting older now, I see how arrogant I really was.
Yeah. And, how old are you, Joe?
I am 38 years old.
Oh,
now.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah. And I'm currently reading your book, The Antidote. And I'm through chapter 8. This book is so deep. I know there's a lot of your listeners are homeschooling their kids, and I could say this book so far that I've been able to get through. I mean, you want to talk about a history book.
Joe, hold on for me, buddy. I got to take a break. Do not hang up. Hold on, Joe. Thank you for holding on, buddy. Go ahead.
No problem. Thank you. So as I was saying before, I know a lot of folks are homeschooling their kids. And if for those who are looking for something to help as far as teaching history, your book, The Antidote, is just brilliant on so many levels. Like I said, I haven't gotten through it completely yet. I'm up to chapter 9.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. Personal narrative, and then of course what's happening in the country, and going back into history, and just seeing the parallels of the past and what's happening now. I come from a family of teachers, and so I was taught that the whole point of learning history is to so that we don't repeat the mistakes of our past.
Right.
And it just blows my mind that we're watching history repeat itself, and there's many, and good men are just sitting down and staying silent. And I feel like it's my duty to stand up for what's right.
Absolutely.
I'm also, I know you're familiar with Dennis Prager.
Oh, yeah.
Who wrote, and I'm reading his commentary on Exodus, and I just wanted to share this with everyone. It's the only verse that's inscribed on the most iconic symbol of the American Revolution, the Liberty Bell, and it's from the Old Testament, from Leviticus 25:10. You shall proclaim liberty throughout the land for all its inhabitants. And America became the one truly Judeo-Christian nation. and that's something special, and that's something worth standing for. That's something worth fighting for.
Yep, that's for sure, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I appreciate that, Joe, and I agree, folks. The Antidote is an amazing book. Check it out. On if you want an autographed copy, go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-BOND. The Antidote, Healing America from the Poison of Hate, Blame, and Victimhood. And it was the last book that I wrote. Really, really, really good. I highly recommend it. You're right about that, Joe. And, Joe, you sound good, man. It's good to hear from you.
Thank you. Yeah. It like I said, the church yesterday was just really... was really powerful for me. It really hit me hard. And one of the things that you had mentioned, and I realized that I'm not the only one, that there's millions of young men that are suffering from the same problem. And I realized that the suffering is that separation from God.
Yes, sir. 100%. It's not about the drugs or the alcohol or the sex or anything. It's about being turned away from God. And so the focus needs to be on the soul returning back to the light, the son returning to the Father, and all that other stuff would disappear. He'll take that away. But the focus has got to be on the right thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the idea of the Holy Spirit always kind of baffled me, and I don't know, this time around it's just looking from within, and the light within, and having your heart filled with the Holy Spirit. I'm struggling with it because I guess I'm still having a hard time letting go of all the guilt and shame of the past, but I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, just let it go. It's no big deal to God at all. He's not judging you. All he cares about is you, your soul. He wants you back home with him, right? And he understands that in that fallen state we do stupid stuff. So that's not his issue. His issue is to bring you back to him so you can see and operate from love. So whatever has happened, whatever you've done, or whatever the folks are judging you on, wish them well, let that go, and just live your life. You'll see it's going to blow your mind. And the Holy Spirit will teach you all things. It will become even more clear to you. It will become clearer to you. And you haven't seen anything, Joe. It's going to get better. And God forbid, let's say one day you have a little look like a setback, right? Don't judge yourself for it. Just know that was silly, but don't make a big deal. And God has got you. And eventually you'll be able to say no to all that stuff.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah.
And I'll see you Thursday night.
Yes, sir. It's not a big deal, Joe. Let it go.
All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks for the amazing call. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear from you.
All right.
All right, buddy. Amazing. Have you ever gone to the Liberty Bell?
No, I haven't. I haven't gone to the Liberty Bell. I think I drove through Pennsylvania on a road trip, but I didn't stop at the Liberty Bell. I think I just passed through Pennsylvania.
I was on a speaking tour, and a couple of years ago now, and the people who invited me on the tour took me on a tour, and we went to the Liberty Bell. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Everybody should take the tour. It's mind-blowing. Amazing call from Joe. Look, folks, let the guilt go. Stop judging yourself for all the stuff you've been into. That's not who you are. Who you are is a child that has been turned away from the Father. That's the most important thing. Salvation is of the heart. You got to come back to love. And then all that stuff will be cleared up. God is not judging you. Satan is making you judge yourself. And if you don't listen to the thoughts, you will not judge yourself. Really. All thoughts are lies. Salvation is about the heart. And he can change the heart just like that, from hate to love. Then he would work in you to clear up all the junk. He would defeat the ego. It's a spiritual thing. It's spiritual. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.